Hey everybody, it is Nick again. I have done some intensive programming over the last few days, as always, and I've brought some new updates for this. So we'll start at the top of the list. So first of all, you'll notice that the sounds are a little bit different, and the lasers are different. Also, they don't bounce off the ground anymore. So that's great. They were all over the place before. Also, I've added, this is a fun one for me. I'm just going to keep running. Got to show you a couple things over here. One of them is when you do a run and a jump and you go too high, you're going to take some fall damage. Now, the HUD isn't set up yet, but when it is, you're going to see how much damage. I think it's 20, 25 health. But at least right now you're getting that visual or the audio feedback. Also, if I want to do something really cool, ever see the Matrix? That's just a play. That's just me messing around. I figured it'd be fun for now during development, but it's not going to be on the final. Anything to do with multiplayer, that would be a nightmare and cause some major issues. It's not tangible. Also, we've got a few other things. We've got a torch. Added that. We can switch. We can crouch. Crouch animation needs to be done, but crouch is actually very functional. It will get you down underneath things that are a little tall. You're a little tall for. So there's some buildings over there I can crouch and get under. So that works. Also, let's see what else. Upgraded the AI behavior, and I'll show you that. So you see they're running around. They're not shooting yet. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on AI because of the fact that this is going to be a full multiplayer game. But they take a few shots. I think it's about 20, 25 damage each shot. Yeah, 20 damage. So I need to hit him 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Oops, that was a headshot. And that's another cool thing. If you hit them directly in the head, it is an insta-kill, and they do lose their head. Literally. Also, okay, so now what else? Oh, there's some really cool other features. So we've split up the characters. So there's 2 characters now, 2 types at least, 2 main types. So the one here is going to be the assassin. The gun that he's using right now is not his final gun. So this is actually going to be for the other character, which I'll show you right here. There you go. This is the other character. He's got some little animation issues right now. I just added him about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, he's going to be the Marine. So these are actually I don't know who's the good guy really. So this guy's going to be, these are going to be the guys on the drop ship. They're going to drop down and they're going to be there to save the target, the VIP target. There's going to be about 5 or 6 of them against this one guy. So as you can imagine, you know, we have the torch here, but we don't have these other things like cloaking. Cloaking is something that only I have. And then so if I fire while cloaked, as you expect, I become uncloaked. But I've also got some night vision. Well, no, this is not night vision. The other characters will have night vision, but I am going to have thermal vision. So if there's sometimes there'll be 2 snipers, they'll be able to see themselves, see each other actually. Just because, and if actually unless they're cloaked. So yeah, that's the thing. If you're cloaked, you don't see yourself at all. So that's neat, but that's going to help because the game mechanics are going to be to the point where what's this guy doing? Other than that, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I showed you this yet. Oh, down. Yeah, I got kind of an you know, kind of zoom in a little bit. Can't do any damage to this guy. That's gonna be my mortal enemy at some point. But yeah, I do this matrix shot and just boom. There's the target. Oh, I'm dead. I don't know. I must have got shot. I don't know. Sometimes I die. but I don't really feel that. This guy. Here's my Matrix in action. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot. Yeah, I'm out of ammo. That's one of the fun things. So, it made it so that you have to hit R to reload. There's no animation yet on that, so you can't hear, you can't tell unless you're playing the game and you just can't shoot anymore. I'm completely out of ammo, so being dead isn't that bad. But when you die, you're going to be forced into spectator mode for the rest of the game, so you can kind of float around and see what's happening. I don't know if it'll be like that or it'll be a toggle between cameras where you can kind of look from one person to the other. That makes more sense to me, just because of the fact that it would suck running around trying to find the action. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over to this guy here, and if you notice, I'm a dead body. So so yeah, once you actually die, that's going to be a little less weird. Also, yeah, burst mode. So I got brust. Sorry about that. So there's two different ways. That's one way to spend your ammo really quickly. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Upgraded some of the sounds, did some of that stuff. I'm going to be working on the night vision tomorrow. Just because it is really friggin' late right now. And then, so yeah, we'll be adding the night vision for these guys so they can have night vision. It'll be good and it'll help them out in dark situations, but it won't be like the thermal imaging that these guys have. That way, these guys are the main job for these guys is to hide and try to take out that main target, and the other 5 or 6 are gonna try to take them out. They're going to have heavier weapons, but those guys are going to have sniper rifles, so it's going to be a game of wits, really, because this team here is going to have to figure out a way to get to the extraction point. Most likely, they're going to go here to this door, and they're going to have to cut it open or blow the door open or something really cool so they can get in, and then they'll help the VIP and then at that point the assassin or assassins are going to go in there and try to take them out. Also, we're adding some dynamics, so game dynamics. Let me just pull up my list of things too. Yeah, so we're going to be adding game mechanics for oxygen. So there will be a limited amount of oxygen. If you run out of oxygen, you're going to die. But there will be other options where maybe inside of this building there will be canisters, or maybe some sort of way to fill up. Maybe there'll be canisters around here that you can use. We'll make it so that there's a decent way to like live. Also, the other mechanics that are coming, I'm adding a main menu. I'm gonna maybe add some music to it. Those are kind of just cherry on the top type of things. Gotta fix the jetpack, fix this weird breathing sound. And then we're going to make the third-person character crouch animation look good. These are still little tiny things. One thing that I'd really like to do is add a compass or a mini-map. We're going to build up a sniper rifle package for the snipers or for the assassins. Night vision, that will be done tomorrow, as I said. We're going to be adding sounds to an animation to the reload, a noise when you're out of ammo, crosshair to the aim. We're going to add health and ammo to the HUD. That way you can see what's going on. And then we're going to probably play around with the bad guys or the AI guys so that they start shooting you. But again, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that just because the AI is not going to be that big of a deal. Then I'm going to start working in the multiplayer, which is a big part. So I'm going to release a version very shortly, 1.0.1. That's going to be kind of with all the mechanics all set up, minus the multiplayer. So I'm going to add some grenades. Maybe I'll add a grenade in before that. That way you have something to play with. But once multiplayer is introduced in the next revision, that's when it's going to get kind of exciting, because we'll have it set up on a server. That way everyone can just kind of join whenever. There'll be probably max of like 8 people on the server at one point, so hopefully that'll kind of fill it up a bit. I don't know, but other than that, yeah, there's a lot of things that are kind of in the works right now. But yeah, it's coming along really, really well. Things that are in the little further future are going to be flyable ships. So I'm going to build one flyable ship. I really love my Star Citizen, but I feel like I could probably build a new game faster than they finish it. But the whole idea of walking in here and getting into the ship and pushing a button and it closing and getting in the ship and just being able to fly away, that's really cool. I'm not going to go crazy right now, but that will be first steps. First step will be getting into the ship, not like Elite Dangerous, where you kind of just walk up to it and then you're just in it. Because I've been playing Odyssey a lot lately, where you can get into the ship and walk around. But I really do love the Star Citizen version, where you can get in, close the door, get into there, fly the ship, fly out into space, get out of your cockpit, and then walk around your ship and do stuff. That's going to come into play a lot more, because we want to add some really cool stuff, like fixing your ship if it gets damaged in space. Maybe you can lose your ability to warp, stuff like that, and you'll have to get out and do actual tasks to fix it, stuff like that, which will be fairly simple, but they'll be fairly interesting. Also, we want cloaking technology for ships, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Ships, that was one of the original ideas I had about it, and that's why I kind of started this game. But in the meantime, we're going to get all the game mechanics down here pretty quick. We're going to add cinematics, and because our team and our company does a lot of film stuff, we're probably and most likely and definitely going to be doing a little mini series with the IP from the story, and we're actually going to be doing like a series of cinematic films made in Unreal Engine that have to do with this universe. So hopefully that'll be interesting, and hopefully that'll spark some interest. But anyway, that's it for my update now. Stay tuned, watch the YouTube channel, and let's see what's coming out next. If anyone has any questions or any ideas or any input at all, really, post something in the comments, and I'll get back to you. So hope everyone has a great day, night, morning, whatever it is, and I will catch you in the next video.